Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Unit 2, Final Accounts of Sole Proprietor 1, Illustration Sum number 2. From the following balances extracted from the books of Miss Lavanya and Sons, prepare trading accounts for the year ended 31st March 2017. The details are given here. Opening stock 16,500, purchases 45,000, sales 72,000, purchases return 500, sales return 1,500, carriage inwards 1,200, wages 4,800, fuel and power 3,200, closing stock 18,000. So what we have to do, we have to prepare the trading accounts. Okay. So the period is given here. We have to prepare the trading accounts for the year ended 31st March 2017. Listen, if they given the book's name, we have to enter the book's name on the heading. So the book's name is in the books of Miss Lavanya and Sons. We have to enter it as the heading. Okay. In the books of, the heading is in the books of Miss Lavanya and Sons. Trading account for the year they have given in the transactions. In the question you have to enter here. Okay. The trading account for the year ended 31st March 2017. We have prepared the format of the trading account, debtor, creditor. Debtor side has particulars, inner amount and outer amount column. Creditor side also has particulars, inner amount and outer amount column. Listen carefully. We always first go with debtor side. Okay. Debtor side we always started with opening stock, and debtor side we always started with the word to. Okay. So to opening stock, how much rupees? Opening stocks 16,500. So you have to enter 16,500 on outer amount column. Okay. Then after opening stock you always write particulars. Okay. So after opening stock you have always enter purchases account. Listen. So what's the purchases accounts amount? 45,000. Listen. Do you have purchases written? You have to enter the purchases amount is inner amount column. Here we have purchases written amount 500 rupees. So what we have to do some small calculation for that you have to enter purchases amount is inner amount column. So to purchases 45,000 is entered in inner amount column. Then what we have to do, we have the sum calculation. What are they? We have purchases written. They given here purchases returns 500 rupees. So we have to subtract that purchases written from the purchases amount. Okay. So the less you have to enter less purchases returns, how much rupees? 500 rupees enter into the inner amount column. And now we have to subtract 500 from 45,000. You will get 44,500. That 44,500 is the net purchases. Okay, is entered into the outer amount column. We entered. Okay, then only you have to enter the direct expenses and manufacturing goods related expenses after purchases. Okay, so first you have to enter opening stock, then purchases, then only you have to enter the direct expenses and the manufacturing related expenses into debit side of the trading account. Then you have to enter direct expenses on the debit side of the trading account. What are the accounts for direct expenses? Carriage inward, wages. Okay. Fuel and power is the manufacturing expenses. Manufacturing goods cost is fuel and power. Okay. First we have to enter them direct expenses, that is carriage inward 1,200. So on debit side you have to enter to carriage inwards 1,200 in outer amount column. Then we have wages, how much rupees? 4,800. So you go to debit side on the trading account, you have to write to wages 4,800 on outer amount column. Then Fuel and power, this is the manufacturing goods expenses. Okay, it comes into trading account, debit side of the trading account. Okay, so fuel and power 3200 you have to enter into the debit side of the trading account. 3200 enter into the outer amount column. Okay, then come to credit side. You always started the word by on the credit side. Okay, the credit side we have only two accounts. What are they? Sales and closing stock. Sometimes they have given in the question sales return. If they given sales return in the question, you have to subtract the sales return from the sales account. You will get the net sales value, enter into the outer amount column. Okay, like purchases return on debit side of the trading account, you have to enter sales and the sales return on the credit side of the trading account. Okay, so what's the amount of sales? They have given sales rupees 72,000. So we also have sales return 1500. Always you enter sales, you have to check whether they have given sales return. At the same time, similarly, you have to check whenever they give the purchases, you have to check whether they give purchase return or not. Okay, so they have given here sales return. So you have to enter sales amount 72,000 into inner amount column. Okay, because we have the some small calculation with 72,000 only, you have to enter 72,000 into the in the inner amount column we entered. Then we have sales return. They given in the transaction sales return how much rupees? 1500 rupees. So you have to enter, you have to write less sales returns 1500 rupees in the inner amount column. Then you have to subtract minus 1500 from 72,000, you will get 70,500. It is to be entered into the outer amount column. This is the net sales value 70,500. Then closing stock. Listen, on trading account you always started with opening stock on debit side. Similarly, in the trading account you always ended with closing stock on the credit side. Okay, so how much rupees closing stock have? Closing stock has 18,000 rupees. So by closing stock 18,000 rupees entered. So all the given accounts we have entered into the trading account. Okay, so now we have to find the total. So for that, which side has the higher value? Credit side has the higher value 70,500. We have to add 70,500 plus 18,000. We will get 88,500. Credit side has the higher value. So higher value, we have to consider higher value as the total. So 88,500 is the total. So we have to enter that total on both the side on the same line, same horizontal line. Horizontally we have to enter 88,500 as the total on both the side on the same line. 88,500 we entered on the both the side. Okay, then we have to find the differences between two sides. Okay, so for that you have to add the lesser side value. Okay, 16,500 plus 45,500 plus 1,200 plus 4,800 plus 3,200. We have sum of the total. Okay, then you have to subtract from the sum of the total. From 88,500 you will get the difference is 18,300. So listen, if the total of the credit side is higher, the difference represent gross profit carried out. If the total of the debit side has higher, the difference represent gross loss carried down on the credit side. For this sum, for this illustration 2, you have the credit side has the higher value. Okay, so the difference represent 18,300 as the gross profit on debit side, gross profit carried down. So To gross profit carried down how much rupees? 18,300. This gross profit is transferred into the profit and loss account on credit side. Okay. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.